Stop everything you're doing right now because Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce just pulled off the most elaborate, secretive, and jaw-dropping wedding of the century at Madison Square Garden. And honestly, the details that are finally coming out are absolutely mind-blowing. If you haven't already, smash that subscribe button and let's get into this because what happened inside that arena will shock you. First, let's talk about the biggest surprise of the night. While everyone expected a traditional celebrity wedding, the couple completely threw tradition out the window. Taylor's publicist confirmed there were no bridesmaids or groomsmen. Instead, Taylor's brother, Austin, served as her man of honor, and Travis's brother, Jason Kelce, was his best man. But that's not even the shocking part. The person officiating this entire ceremony, Adam Sandler. Yes, the guy from Happy Gilmore and The Wedding Singer. And he reportedly delivered a ceremony that balanced humor with heartfelt advice. Nobody saw that coming. Now here's where it gets really emotional. Taylor and Travis wrote their own vows, and they were 20 minutes long each. They read them from custom gold-bound books that already sound like collector's items. And get this, Taylor actually sang part of her vows. The guests were reportedly given embroidered gold handkerchiefs because everyone knew there would be tears. But here's the moment that shocked everyone. It wasn't Taylor who was crying the most. It was actually Travis. One guest said you would think the bride would be the one crying more, but it was actually Travis that was more emotional. The man was a complete puddle. And then there were the performances. Paul McCartney, at 84 years old, took the stage and performed the Beatles' I Want to Hold Your Hand live for the first time since 1964. 62 years. That's not just a performance, that's history. And Stevie Nicks, Taylor's longtime friend and mentor, also performed. Two music legends at one wedding. That's not a reception, that's a concert. But let's talk about the venue. Madison Square Garden, a 19,500-seat arena. The couple transformed it into something called the Secret Garden, an intimate, lush paradise with displays of flowers, towering decorative trees, and elegant green and white decorations. Insiders described it as Alice in Wonderland meets Wizard of Oz. Guests first entered through a tunnel that featured photos of Swift and Kelce throughout the years, from childhood through their relationship together. And the outside of the arena, massive signs lit up reading, "Just T&T Married," a nod to both their names. But here's something that might shock you even more. The food situation was reportedly chaotic. There was no formal sit-down dinner. Instead, guests stood in long buffet lines all night. One source called it a tacky move, but the dessert table? Over the top. Around 30 different cakes, each topped with a unique 3D figure of Taylor and Travis. And the couple also ordered about 100 pizzas from a beloved NYC eatery. And here's the detail that absolutely broke me. Taylor chose her four nieces, Jason and Kylie Kelce's daughters, as her flower girls. They scattered petals at her feet as she walked down the aisle. That's not just a wedding, that's family. But perhaps the most controversial moment came after the ceremony. The couple reportedly did a raffle and gave out expensive gifts for an hour, including designer bags and a vintage 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle. One guest said it killed the vibe and felt demeaning, as if they were treating their guests like they were poor. Another guest described the whole event as feeling like a corporate charity event and claimed the couple worked the room, introducing Travis to heavy hitters like Steven Spielberg, Tom Hanks, Brad Pitt, and Tom Cruise, all people who could help him land movie roles after football. At the end of the day, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce didn't just have a wedding, they created a moment that will be talked about for generations. And honestly, I'm still processing all of it. But what do you think? Which detail shocked you the most? And what do you think Adam Sandler's original song sounded like? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the moments that shape our pop culture, because this is what happens when two icons say I do.